Your truer self will always look out for you, and your truer self will always have your back. Whatever it is that's been going on from your mind, whether you get this panic or whether you get this scarcity or fear, is just because your truer self is keeping you a good reminder, or be prepared, because it says that you will be alright. You will be fine. There is nothing to fear. There is nothing to worry. It's just getting you more testing to see that is she going to go by faith? Is she going to be a big believer? Is she going to keep on being patient within God? God doesn't care of what it is been going on in your mind. He only cares about if you believe in Him. Is you going to keep His laws, His statutes, and His commandments? Are you going to remain to be patient, remain to be faithful, and be unfearful? It's just because the doors are always going to be open for you when you don't seek it, when you don't walk around just look it. Just because the kingdom in heaven is always within you. But most people been letting things to show out their true self even more. Damned, scarcity, insecure, emotional, just really not releasing from all the dumb stuff so you can entering the newer true you. But that's why everybody is denying that. Just because they are stuck into the same way. Just because when it speaks to the truth and facts, that's why everybody has to get out the park. Since I was saying that, just because I was speaking some real stuff, because people don't know where I am coming from. People don't know what I stand by, and they would never, ever, 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 ever understand. Hopefully not. It's just because God does, Christ, my angels, my ancestors, my forefathers, and my apostles, and my troops will always understand, because I understand myself. Because I am always being so real and true about myself. Because when people about to walk towards you or whatever, whether you just like go to the shortcut, just not even worrying about them, just like let them walk or do whatever, they just might as well try to follow you, or whatever you try to be at, they try to be right there. Whether you try to drink or eat whatever, they be right there as well. But your freaking heart is basically like you can just feel it without even touching it. It's just like you gotta get out, you gotta get out, you gotta get out before you're gonna freaking pass out or get a freaking heart attack, like you really want to take like asthma or whatever. I don't know about you, but continue to go about with your social and your communication. But I'm not forcing you, but I could just talk to myself like I'm just looking at the mirror obviously, because when I do look at myself in the mirror, everywhere I go, like here at home or at my friend's house, the bookstore, the coffee shop, or grocery store, whether I really got to wash my face with a lot of cold water from all the walking, or whether I need to get myself more alert, just to put a very, very freezing cold water in my freaking face while I just like needed it. Like after using it, just staying hydrated as well. And then so just like put all over it, and then so put like some cold water in my arms, just to get like that good stabbing, like it, and be more. It's just like you don't feel no shocking. You just don't feel it, because like it just gets you more gets you more rewired to get your body ready, and get your mind even more good too. You know, like a new cycles, new cells, new this or that. Just because the newer you will always going to reflect of how everybody can really see it, but they don't want to acknowledge you, they don't want to support you, they don't really want to gives you no love and light, peace and blessing, just because they know how really strong you are. They know how faithful you really are. They know how present and pleasant. I'm not talking about pleasure like pleasing. I mean, I'm talking about like it's just like I'm being very more fruitful, just being more humble, just because you do 100 push-ups, the Bible books. It just, you just gotta not look back to the world. I'm not talking about you. I'm just like, whether I'm looking at myself in the mirror, whether I don't feel like it, I'm just like feeling like me all over, just because. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like this Bible says, remember Lot's wife, how she went back to the world, and that is why like she got put to death because of that. And just like what is going on now, it's about to be that same way, like the book of Noah and the book of Lot's wife. Like, remember that, but both of it. But I was like, I'm not going back to the war, and no, I'm not going to be letting others in, for those who just really trying to lead you astray, because they just hate the fact of how you're getting newer and newer. And my back though, like just my back, obviously. Yeah, because like been doing a lot of stretching, obviously. So I've been getting like itchy, obviously, a ball way, but my ears been getting itchy. So don't ever think that I just scratched my behind. Obviously, no. And I'm not playing around when it gets to it, because when you just cut things off, like, it's not good for your body. Yeah, you're gonna be getting the issues. Yeah, you been getting a lot of like withdrawals and cravings, but it's not good. But that's the old you really want to go back to that stuff. See, I'm getting itchy again. My ears, everything, just because when you go cold turkey, man, this is a underdog this here. That's how the new true you just really go like even more extreme, like never ever before, like how people cannot beat the record of it. But they can't really see that, and they would be so freaking confused, like whether your beard show, I mean whether you have a beard, but whether you shave it off. Damn, that would be so freaking pissed. I mean, they know what you're going, and they know what you definitely, they know what your health is going to be. But that's why they messed up and trying to mess you over. They mess themselves up, but they're trying to mess you over with they are. But don't go for it. But just like I made a video earlier, it did not put it there. Your smile will burn them alive. Don't let them drain you. Don't let them drain you. Just keep smiling. Whatever. What's up? Sorry. The phone just slipped out, obviously. The phone slipped out. Obviously, keep on being new. Keep on being better, because when you expected so much possibilities, there's so much infinite, and kept on going and going, dude, you would be going a lot of dimensions and metamorphoses. But dude, like caterpillar to a butterfly, and when there was a giraffe have like a good decent short neck, but when it got even more mature, neck was like so freaking long, just because your long life and your longevity. For those who really love to take care of themselves, damn, it's going to be trigger everyone, because the newer you, which means your true self, have always looked out for you, have always been there with you, taking care of you, and have your back. I'm flying. I'll see our brothers and sisters in the view. Take care of yourself and stay healthy. And as always, stay conscious and subconscious to make your words and your mind to become to life goes along with your reality. And I'll see y'all soon. Massacre.